Not even into day 2 yet, we're already forgetting stuff.
Well, I had so much stuff, I was focused on not leaving you any more snacks than I had to.
We got beef sticks, we got beef jerky, plenty of waters, granola bars. I'm surprised he left all that for me, but hey, he must care about me after all. Alright folks, we're over here at David's and we are running beans today. The moisture's good on them. A lot of people have been picking beans around here. Corn's just not quite there yet, but the beans are. And so we're just gonna get as much as we can done tonight is show off. We're gonna get as much as we possibly can done tonight. We're gonna go till it's not fit to go anymore. That's the thing about beans. They're not that fun and exciting because you yield less wagon fulls of beans, you do less grain cart full of beans. So we're gonna go as long as we possibly can tonight. That's the thing about beans, they get tough after a while. The moisture just makes them really hard to harvest after it gets to be dawn and into the evening. So we'll go until it gets tough and then we'll quit and we'll probably come back tomorrow and do some more. We're gonna knock out what we can. I'm gonna be running the grain cart. Dad's gonna be running the wagons. David's gonna be running the combine. I got a farmer grade meeting I gotta be on at 5 o'clock, so I'm gonna have to leave for a little bit, but then I'll be back and we'll just go till the cows come home. It's good to be home. It's good to be home. Gotta turn that on. See how many pounds I got on me. This is gonna be my setup for most harvest is running the grain cart. I don't mind running the grain cart. It's fun, keeps you busy, especially in corn. Like I said, beans are pretty boring. This is my favorite setup to be in. We're probably going to be doing beans over here at David's for the next couple days, and I'm assuming once we get done with beans here, we'll move over to our place and do beans at our place too. So I'm thinking we're gonna knock out beans everywhere before we move to corn. Could be wrong on that. Gotta get the A-okay from the other two and see what they're thinking, but that's what I would assume would be the logical thing to do. There's the most important man of the hour right there.
What is happening, YouTubers? It is day 2-ish of harvest here. We're supposed to have a pretty good stretch of weather this week, so we might be able to knock out quite a few beans here, hopefully. We got our tiny little 625 on this new 660 combine, so it's small, but it gets the job done.
Well, we're back at it. We switched over to beans. Got the 4640 classy chassis. It's a little bit of a jaunt up here to the what they call the church site. This is David's Northfield, I guess. Beans are about 12.5%. Yielding pretty good. Looks like the weather's gonna be good, so we're gonna try to knock out all the beans over the next few days.
Dad was not kidding. He brought his A game today with the snacks. Not even into day 2 yet, we're already forgetting stuff.
Well, I had so much stuff, I was focused on not leaving you any more snacks than I had to.
We got beef sticks, we got beef jerky, plenty of waters, granola bars. I'm surprised he left all that for me, but hey, he must care about me after all. I mean, I am his kid, so I'd hope so. You know, I've been thinking about something. Deep tractor thoughts here. This beef jerky that I'm eating right now is damn good. I am wondering, what do you guys think? Should Farmer Grade get in the jerky business? Should we sell a little bit of jerky? Maybe some beef sticks, pork jerky? What's your thoughts? Do you like pork jerky? Do you not? Do you like pork sticks? Do you not? Do you think we should get into the beef jerky business? I think it'd be a nice complementary to the meat that we sell. That's all I got. Damn good jerky though.
So one thing I love about harvest is when you've got it all picked, you get rid of this nasty mess here, and you're left with just a nice, clean, cut field. Sawyer's waiting on me right now. We're gonna do a yield check here in a little bit. So what I do when it comes to checking the yield, I've got my monitor here, but you go out and you open the field up, and then you get to the point where you're making some good rows or some good passes back and forth across the field. You pick quantity, we put it in the grain cart, and our grain cart has a scale on it. So we dump the beans or the corn into that. Sawyer will tell me the weight of those beans, and then I'll put that number in here, and that'll calibrate my monitor.
David just got done dumping on the grain cart, and I'm just gonna stay put because we are getting an official weight on the grain cart to make sure the scale on the grain cart is actually accurate, and then that is gonna help David with his monitor inside his combine, because he's gonna calibrate his monitor based off of the scale on the grain cart, and that'll help figure out all the stuff he needs to figure out. Yeah, so he's entering this information into the yield monitor, and then that is telling him what his yield is, because the more bushels of beans he gets per acre, the better his yield is. The higher the weight, the more bushels he's, you know, getting. That's why we want to make sure this is calibrated right inside his combine, make sure the scale's right, and have everything kind of line up so you can test what your true yield is and test your yield monitor. Because some guys don't check their yield monitor ever. Some guys may check it way too much. What David does is he likes to take the headlands off, get going a little bit, and then do an official weight. That way he can really tell where we're at. All right, second dump. Scale's slowly going up here. So we'll see where we end up. And that'll tell David kind of what his yield's looking like. I don't know how optimistic he's feeling.
I dumped on him once already, and it wasn't what I wanted to hear. Hopefully he'll lie to me and tell me what I want. Okay, Sawyer, don't do me too dirty here now.
I got 41,400 pounds, but then it goes back to 380. So 41,380.
Hope I didn't hurt your feelings too bad.
Well, the truth hurts, but we just have to accept it sometimes.
I don't know what that tells him. I don't know what the yield is, but it's lower than what he expected. I know that.
All right, well, Sawyer broke my heart. We'll just keep rolling. Not bad for a really wet year, though. Beans don't really like water all that much. They're doing better than I thought they would, so I'm happy.
What?
We ride at dawn. Let's go.
Your shift over or what?
I got a meeting I gotta get to.
Oh, God.
So I'm leaving you, like you left me at packing orders the other day. I'll be back though.
So you're saying turnabout is fair
I'll
play?
be blister today. I'll show up when all the work's done.
Okay, all right.
So,
you'll have to just stand on the top step.
Take me in my truck, and I hope don't run me over.
10-4. Okay. Sawyer had to go to his meeting. David's got some beans sold right out of the field, and so we are going to load up his cart and make sure we got his combine loaded when the truck comes. Then his neighbor brought his cart, and we got another truck coming about 10 o'clock tonight. We're only gonna haul the beans we have to haul. So at the end of the night, the goal is to have the neighbor's cart loaded, David's cart loaded, and his combine loaded, so we can fill that last load. And then he's actually got one more load. He's got 3 loads that he's gotta take, and this will take care of 2 of them. So math. I should have listened a little more in business math, or whatever was the easiest math class I took when I was in high school. I'm going to that cart, so I'm gonna get my steps in. Over here in God's country, the rows are pretty long. Hopefully I make it. I didn't bring any water. I'll hope for the best. Okay, well, we're not in Kansas anymore. We got the 9330 in the neighbor's cart. We're gonna go down here and start catching David on the run. This articulated rig's got a little different feel to it. But I kinda like it. Main thing is, don't pick up the neighbor's cart or his tractor. So I'll be on my best behavior. I am enjoying this. It does take a little getting used to though. That articulation gives you a little, it's a little wobbly, but I had to share with you one observation. So I'm not gonna say who David's neighbor is. When I got in this thing, if you can imagine, all the air was out of the seat. The seat was as low as it would go. And I was like, what in the hell? And then it dawned on me. He's a truck driver. The whole family is truck drivers. Whether it's your 379, your 389, or your 9330, you want them down, you want it low. Take all the air out of the seat. I don't know. Those truck drivers, they're just built different.
Clipping along pretty good. We got 27 acres done so far. Right now I've got 3 loads sold. Got the Tork in there driving that bad boy right now. Better not tell Sawyer, he's gonna be so jealous. Yeah, Sawyer had some highfalutin big shot meeting he had to go to, so he left the old farts here to play around. Roll that beautiful bean footage, Jake.
When I was young, my daddy said, gotta keep one eye open in your bed, 'cause there's a time coming when the devil gonna come for you. Run out loud, gotta run on. Keep on running till the sun goes down. You can outrun the devil, but you ain't gonna outrun me.
So is all the work done then? Did I show up just in time?
I think you did, actually.
I'm afraid so.
You can now officially call me Blister. Showing up when all the work's done.
That's all right.
That's usually your title.
I got to run the 4-wheel drive, so that was kind of a bonus. I'm glad you left. It was pretty nice. Got the vibrating, massaging seat in it. Freaking nice.